Hi, my name is Logan Woodburn, and this is my Google Ads campaign project. I'll be going through my Google Ads and showing you who I'm targeting, where my goals are, and finishing off with a conclusion. The continuing education course I chose is RCAM 702, Refrigeration and HVAC Mechanic Job Readiness. This is a course built for students to learn and experience what you're going to be going through as a registered refrigeration and HVAC mechanic. This is a real course that will just get them ready to work in the field as well. The goal of these Google Ads are to bring attention to the course as well, bring in more students. Two SMART goals we want to achieve from these Google Ads. The first one being creating 25 course inquiry submissions for the actual course within 30 days of posting towards targeting to the people that are interested in the HVAC and refrigeration course, as well as the Edmonton area. And the second goal being get 500 engagements with our ads and having a 5% click-through rate within 30 days of posting the ad. This is the breakdown of both my display and search ads. The campaign names are very similar, and so is the setup. So I'll be just showing the display setup and kind of talking about both. So campaign names are both Logan Woodburn, refrigeration and HVAC mechanic job readiness. One at the end is going to be display, the other one's going to be search. So with the audience segmentation, once again, this is the direct setup I did for both. So I'll be just showing one. Education is one of my key strong points where I wanted to target because that's what directly Nate is about. It's about growth, it's about opportunities, and that's where we went with the education, career growth, and courses. That was our big search result and target audience. As you can see below, these are the filters that we are targeting. And then we're going to go down to the demographics. So this is the demographic of age. We only excluded one, which is 65 and older, because these are the people we believe that aren't really looking for a big change and aren't looking to really learn something new, as that's the kind of the retirement age and where people are already settled into a job. Moving on. Gender, we didn't touch because everyone's welcome. Household, income, we could have tried to change something, but I wanted to just give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe there's grants, maybe they did something. Who knows? I want everyone to be targeted there. And then also payroll status, anyone, once again, is welcome. Not going to change that. Moving down to location. This is the only thing that really changes between search and display ads. So display ads, we went really condensed. So 20 miles, as you can see right here. This is because this will be displayed on those specific peoples in the region that they're in. So this is easier for us to do a smaller area than a bigger area, because with a search ad, people are already searching for these keywords and filters. So that means that our ad is going to come up. But with a display ad, that means that it's just going to pop up. So when you're searching for it, if you're 100 kilometers away and you're searching for it, you're more likely to click on it because they're already searching for it. Whereas a display ad, and it's not really where you're at, you're not really going to click on it or actually see it fully through. So that is why we changed the ad location just a little bit bigger radius for the search one. The search one also, it was 150 kilometers compared to 20 miles, which is about, I think, 50 kilometers. And then another thing we're going to go through is the topic. So we chose job and education. Very straightforward, same thing, talking about the keywords, making sure we're talking to the same people. Then a big one here is the ad schedule. We want the ads to be running when people can get into contact with the Nate people so they can register super easily, because no one wants to hear, oh, you've reached the voicemail, and then they can't actually go through with it and find information. So we want ads to be running when the school's open, when they can find information. And also there is a timeline on the ad. So when the class starts, that's when the ad stops. So then everyone's more accurately, our ad's not running for too long. Then there's not mad people, and then they're more likely to click on more ads if we come out later. So that's the ad schedule. And then we're going to go campaigns, settings. You can also see here kind of stuff we talked about already. Our budget of the day for the day is 100. We're gonna look at this at the Google display ad specifically, and it's right here. So as you can see, we did the business name is Nate, used their logo, made sure that I was using multiple images so they were able to create different variations of it, because who wants to see the same ad? Also, all headings were filled out to the max so that we get that excellent ad strength. So we're targeting as well the same thing: refrigeration, entry level HVAC training, lots of to do with HVAC and refrigeration, just to get that point across that we are HVAC, we are training, we are school, all that stuff. And same thing with description, we're backing that up with the keywords, and that is the display ads. All right. So now we are moving on to the Google Ads search ad. So we are on the search ads. As I said, all of the audience, all of the target are the same. So we can look here again. I'll just show it very quickly. As you can see, the 65 plus have been removed. All of these are the same. The biggest thing now is the keywords. So I want to quickly mention that I used not only just Surfer, but I did use Surfer to use their keyword optimization because it's very good. So I use something like trade school, or I use AC and refrigeration, as well as heating and cooling, and the HVAC apprenticeship right here. I use that, and also the suggested words by Google Ads. So as you can see, I grouped them into two. This is because I want lots of them to go to HVAC. So people are looking for HVAC still go directly to our website, but these are all words that are just focused on HVAC. So like AC installer, air conditioning, all of it down just resembles the same strong keyword of HVAC. And that's the same thing to do with the refrigeration. So I split it into refrigeration and then HVAC. So then they're targeting those two words. Same thing, trade school as well, refrigeration. To conclude, the Google Ads will be monitored by click-through rates, conversion rates, and cost per registration weekly through Google Ads Manager, and also using Nate's enrollment data as our benchmark. If the performance dips, we'll adjust the underperforming headlines, adjust bids, and refine our audience targeting. All decisions will be made by Google's recommended best practice by the education topic. The goal is to drive qualified registrations towards the course and generate at least 15 to 30 new registrations per course, directly filling seats and growing Nate's continuing education program. More registration also means Albertans entering the trades and a stronger return on marketing investment.